Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Internet class. Live from Kagoshima University. Everybody sign in with their new teams. You didn't forget, did you? Well done, speakers, writers, and PowerPoint makers. Do you understand now why I told you last week that this is one of the most important topics that you need to learn? You're in the academic world and you have to experience very devil's cocktail PowerPoint presentations all the time. And maybe before you watched this video and listened and discussed with your teammates, you thought that it was your responsibility. It was your fault. No. It's your body's natural response to uncomfortable environment. I teach 4 classes in my seminar room, and in my seminar room, number 1, the walls are white, and number 2, my board is a white board. Oh my God. What do? I have a blue sheet. And I put the blue sheet over the whiteboard when I'm doing oral communication. So students don't see white. I'm wearing a white shirt today because the sun is dangerous, and this really is an ultraviolet cutting. You probably can't see, but it says Monbel. I have been a sportsman all my life, and when I was a high school student and a university student, no one told us about the danger of ultraviolet light. So I have many of these little marks. Not so bad, not so bad. But if I went dun, 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 and showed you my tattoos, they're not tattoos. They're skin blemishes. No? Damage from the sun. So before I put my shirt on, I put sunblock on, a sunblock cream, and then I wear a long sleeve shirt in the summertime. Now usually when I do lecture, I wear a short sleeve shirt underneath my long sleeve shirt so I can stay cooler in the classroom. Critical thinking skills, situational awareness. It's not just speaking, ladies and gentlemen. Every one of us can speak. But when you learn the skill of communication, you start understanding how to speak. I always think new challenge. Every class, I feel is a new chance to communicate with my students. And that has stimulated my Angel's Cocktail for 20 years. Sometimes I have to scold you. Now I know that when I scold you, I'm stimulating your devil's cocktail. But remember, I'm not teaching you, I'm scolding you, and you all remember when I scold you. If you control how much you stimulate the devil's cocktail, it can be a teaching tool. Right now, I am telling you a story. You're watching me. Many of you are listening to me. Good job. Instead of just writing facts on the whiteboard or on the chalkboard, telling a story, especially warm up to get everybody together to follow the point I want to make, and then I'll make the point, but I'll write it down. If you were here, I would talk while I was writing. But in the internet world, I think that stimulates, or it can stimulate, the devil's cocktail. Because you're trying to listen, but you can't hear me as well when I'm talking to the chalkboard as when I'm facing my microphone. Plus, you're trying to read what I write. That sets an attention clash in your mind. And it's natural. You release cortisol. If it continues for too long, you release adrenaline. And you get angry. It's, and you think, maybe, possibly, you're bad because you can't follow what I'm saying. Or you don't understand what I'm saying. And you think, yeah, buddy, I'm bad. And the adrenaline and cortisol go up, 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 up. No, it's not you. It's environment. And it's evolution, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we may be the luckiest of the primates in the survival over the eons, over time. But those hormones, all of those hormones, have definite survival traits, positive survival traits. They helped us get to our present time. Unfortunately, in our present time, we are overstimulated. It's not your fault, it's not my fault. In fact, it's not really society's fault. It's just that there is so much information, so many things that are trying to get everyone's attention all the time. I put my phone on silent mode because, now, line, mail, message. So it's silent. And the screen doesn't light up. So it's not a distraction. You can learn how to do that. Now we can take control away from the hormones. I hope I don't put you in a situation where your cortisol level goes or your adrenaline level goes because it's very difficult. And now the best thing to do when you're in a situation where there's a lot of adrenaline produced by your body is to escape. Adrenaline is called by behavioral psychologists the fight or flight hormone. The responses it triggers in our bodies is to try to fight or to escape. Scenario, you're in a basic fish study class, and the professor has made 100-slide PowerPoint. And he didn't give you a handout. Or she didn't give you a handout, because there is equal opportunity in bad presentation people. And just, speaking into the microphone and flicking the slides, flick. What do you do? What do you do? Close your eyes. Not the whole time, but give your eyes a rest. Most professors only use white backgrounds in their slides. Most professors don't put color. Not all. Some of us actually understand how to communicate. When I'm in a long presentation and I start feeling angry, I close my eyes. I listen, I try to follow, but I give my eyes a break. Remember, from his first presentation, to avoid the PowerPoint of death, we get over 60% of our data from the world through our eyes. When you are trying to watch a white background with a lot of data in kanji, oh my God, I sympathize. I really sympathize. What do? You gotta give your body a break. But you have to control. I didn't say go to sleep. Sleeping dummy. Malarkin Sensei, we want to. Mo, the professor, just speaks in one voice. Rock-a-bye, baby, on the treetop. Dame. Control. Control. Nature has given us the tools to control. The tools are the top, our cerebellum, our cerebral cortex, our thinking machine. We can think. We will meet in August one time. But our class is internet class. So, if you're going home for summer vacation, I don't care where you are as long as you show your face in my class. That's one advantage to internet class. The second advantage, ladies and gentlemen, let me speak for one more minute. We will not go back in time. We will not return to the past situation. Nowhere in the world is doing that. The university is studying hybrid classes now. So if you've been saving your pocket money and just using your smartphone, second year, third year, fourth year, you probably will take part in hybrid classes. That's my feeling. I don't have data, but I know what companies are doing. And companies are moving to hybrid work. Maybe you already know this. Maybe I'm telling you something you already know. So, another benefit of our Zoom class, our internet class, is you have practice in using video communication skills. You will use them in your career. And that's enough for me talking. I am very satisfied with today. Mistakes were made, no problem. That's how we all learn. So, ladies and gentlemen, especially smiling Satake, I think she's going, after class, she's going to start playing all those guitars. Yeah. Thank you, Satake. And everybody else, ladies and gentlemen, have a good week. Be careful. See you next Tuesday. Goodbye.